greed, for lack of a better word, is good.
So VIP boosters were announced, and I did a video where I was quite, I guess angry is the best way to put it succinctly, about the stupid fucking price of this product. This is a $100 booster pack with 33 cards plus 2 foil tokens in it. 2 foil borderless cards, which are basically the box toppers. The whole box topper controversy around Expedition Map and stuff, I will talk about in my spoiler roundup video, which will come out either before this video or after. I'm filming both of them today, which order I put them out in I haven't decided yet. You get 2 foil rares on mythics, 8 foil uncommons, 9 foil commons, 10 full art basic lands, some of which are the fucking BFZ lands, 2 foil full art basic lands, and 2 foil tokens. Cool. Cool, that's 12 lands. So it's 33 cards in a $100 box. Anyway, okay, I'm not going to go too much into the contents of this fucking box, because, well, I've been quite vocal about how much I think it's shit. So, let's talk about the things you can get instead. This is 100 things you could buy instead of buying a VIP booster. And the circle joke will obviously continue in the comment section down below. To clarify, I like master sets. I actually think double masters, like reprints and everything, are looking pretty good. I'll talk about that in the spoiler roundup video. It's the VIP edition that I have the biggest issue with. So instead of spending $100 on this and having your significant other, family or friends worry about you, you could instead buy 4 14-piece buckets of chicken from KFC. That's 56 pieces of chicken and 8 large sides. It won't hold its value like some of the cards in VIP edition, but it will increase your cholesterol tenfold. Or if you're not into 7 fried chicken, you get 31 McDonald's Big Macs, which could be used to build a small bed. You can pre-order both Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Cyberpunk 2077. That's 2 upcoming AAA video game titles for less than the price of this booster. Or how about 4 copies of Bloodstained Mire from channelfireable.com to finish that modern or legacy deck you want to play with, as opposed to chasing singles in these fucking boosters. The Warhammer 40,000 Dumpers box from your local store, if the discount is similar to that being given at my local model shop, is around £100 to $100, maybe a little bit more. That's 2,000 point armies, a rules book, some limited edition stuff. It's just, yeah, all 33 Magic cards. You can get a return flight from London to Naples in Italy and have some change left over. It's just under £80 right now. Or you can wait till COVID is over and it'll be less. You can do a return in like January for £40. 2 nights in an admittedly budget-friendly option hotel in Sorrento on the coast, in a hotel with breakfast included. This is a former convent, and yes, you can get 2 nights for the cost of a VIP booster. Another one that's more for the post-COVID world, but 2 people can see Lady Gaga for just under £100 in July in 2021 in London. Same for Chicago, or a little more for Toronto. 3 people can see Rick Astley in Hull for £93, although why you'd want to go to Hull, I do not know. 33 grande lattes from Starbucks, which if you drank them all together would make your heart explode and you'd shit yourself to death. Which would come first, the heart attack or the defecation? I don't know, it's a real gamble, just like a VIP booster. Or I much prefer Nero if we're going for chain coffee brands, where you can get 42 lattes for that money. That's just 10 shy of 1 a week, but Nero have the best loyalty scheme of all the high street coffee brands in the UK, and they have, so you could easily get 10 by spending that amount of money on lattes. So that's 1 latte a week for a year, instead of a fucking booster. And don't mock me in the comments for lattes, alright? I like all coffee. An 8-person draft with prize support for the top placing players in a pod and a guaranteed 36 rares. Also known as a normal booster box, an M21 booster box with almost a tenner in change when you buy that at current time. Imagine being able to play a game with a box of boosters because they're an actual set designed to be drafted and aren't hideously expensive, pricing out all your friends. Or perhaps an entire Jumpstart booster box to play Jumpstart with your friends. Isn't playing actual Limited pretty fun? Yeah, playing Magic is fun. And whilst mystery booster boxes are no longer available for 100, they were less than that when you pre-ordered them initially. So whilst you can't get mystery boosters now, hold on to your cash for Mystery Booster 2, or maybe even Commander Legends, or some other set that isn't hideously fucking overpriced. Or how about flying from London to Paris in February of next year with £40 change? Fuck my life. A hotel in Paris is going to set you back somewhere between £50 and £85 a night. Instead of 2 VIP boosters, you can get 2 nights in Paris. This taxidermied Superman squirrel. Or you can get this taxidermied owl. They start from around £80 on eBay. If you want a bigger owl, you have to pay more. That kind of makes sense. There's more owl to pay for. Or perhaps a little nicer is this Stife Paddington Bear. Or you can get 6 hamsters, like 6 pet hamsters. Or you can start collecting Space Marines and have a Redemptor Dreadnought. And then you have like £10 left over, which makes you £10 short of getting a Painter Starter Set 2. So starting to play Warhammer is cheaper than buying one VIP booster. You can get a personalised message from Batman himself, Kevin Conroy, on Cameo.com, or you can get half of a personalised message from Flavor Flav. Or how about a set of used alloys and tyres for a Peugeot 206? I don't know if you'd ever buy used tyres, but I mean, it's available, so you can. You're £10 short of buying the Imperial Guard, also known as Astra Militarum, the Cadian Defence Force, which has like fucking tanks and stuff. Or how about 100 red cherry shrimp live for your aquarium? You can have just an aquarium full of fucking red cherry shrimp. To be fair, your aquarium needs to be pretty big, I'd imagine, but still. How about 100 tinnies of Monster Energy Drink? Or my preferred tipple at present times, 100 cans of Rockstar Energy Drink. I wouldn't drink all of these at once, though, unless you want to fucking die. How about a Fender acoustic guitar called a Dreadnought? Dreadnought? It's called a Dreadnought? A junior set of golf clubs with change. Not great if you're an adult, but it helps your kid get into it if you want to. Or how about a West Ham adult kit? A football shirt and shorts from a UK team. Or how about a starter fishing rod for 60 quid? So you got money left over to get other supplies. This Space Marine Wolves Battle Force, Talons of Morkai. And you have room to pick up another cheaper HQ like a chaplain with a jetpack. Fantasy more your thing? Battle Force Skeleton Men. Nighthorns is 100 quid for a fucking army. Look at it, it's glorious. You can also get half a box of Modern Horizons if you split it with a friend. That's 12 boosters of Horizons, which is some really hot shit. I'm not saying it's the best value for money, but it's solid if you want to, like, I don't know, draft it a couple times, or use it for Chaos Drafts in future. People are selling Chaos Draft sets on eBay, a variety of 24 boosters from RTR onwards on the site. Whilst not the full Chaos experience is a good starting point, or just a cheap alternative, a modern or pioneer legal draft set. It's also 100 quid to buy the whole thing, by the way. Split that between 8 people and you're playing Magic for far less than the price of a VIP booster. How about 4 annual subscriptions to Fusion Flower magazine? Or £64 for the year to subscribe to Edge? Or White Dwarf for 60 quid? So a little more than the VIP gets you both of these for a year. 12 issues each, that's 24 issues of magazines that you might want to fucking read. Averaging around 5 quid, you can get 20 different videos of people farting, pretending to fart, or making fart noises with their mouth on Fiverr. Fiverr is weird. 2 pairs of these classic Oxford shoes. Or how about some Nikes? You can get these shocks to make it look like your feet are like fucking Robocop or some shit. These are hideous. What the fuck are these? Or you can get 2 to 3 pairs of Vans depending on whether you shop during a sale, because they tend to be just a lot cheaper than Nikes and don't look as egregious and fucking horrible either. Bearing in mind the trainers that I'm wearing later today are Nikes. I'm not hating all Nikes, I'm just saying a lot of Nikes look shit. 800 points worth of Blood Angels, including Primaris troops, 2 elites, a tank and 2 HQs. How about 10 propeller hats for a stag party? 31 novelty traffic cone hats, or 16 of these absolutely hilarious dartboard hats. What the fuck? You can get 2 of these trench coats so you and a friend can both pretend you're in the Matrix. Or how about flying to and from Bilbao twice during a global pandemic? I don't recommend it, but it's pretty cheap. 5 people can go and see Anamanaguchi in London in September if you think it's wise to go during the pandemic. I'm going to skip it. 2 months of my foot tier on Patreon. That's right, I'm not fucking joking. You can see my feet for 2 months via Patreon. It's kind of a joke tier, but if you want to see my feet, it's out there. You gotta monetize shit, right? We live in a weird time. Or more realistically, 50 months of supporting my content and my channel and the stream with access to a wonderful Discord full of supportive and fun community members. Links in the description below. It's $2 a month. So for the price of 1 VIP boost, that's 50 months of supporting me if you like the content. You'll buy 2 of this year's Commander Precons and have $20 left to buy a burrito. Is that expensive for a burrito? I don't even know. A Plane Chase Anthology, that's 4 decks and Plane Chase cards to help get newer friends into the game for the same price. You can start collecting Custodies in Warhammer, a box of Guard, a box of Allosaurus Custodians, a box of Virtus Praetors and a Captain General Tajan with about 105 quid that is from Element Games. That's a fucking army for the price of this one singular booster. Or how about a used Nintendo 64 with a copy of GoldenEye to ruin your childhood and realise you're just looking back on it with rose-tinted glasses. A GameCube, Smash Bros, a couple of controllers for a fucking good time, or a GameCube and a copy of Twin Snakes for an experience you will never forget. You guys get 2 exhausts, not second hand though, for a Peugeot 206, that's nice. An Imperial Knight Crusader, this is like a foot tall Warhammer model. Or you can get a singular Dark Confidant if you want one for your really weird commander deck, or if you're building towards a modern or legacy deck. A Sword of Light and Shadow and a doubling season for your favourite commander deck will set you back the price of a VIP booster. 2 of your cards completely altered by favourite artist Damaride. Again, that's pretty unique and no one else is going to have that. You can get a cheap bike. A bike for less than the price of a VIP booster. However, how about a complete Element skateboard complete with trucks and wheels? Tyranid Start Collecting Box and 2 card fixes, 410. That's a fucking army. Sony WH-CH710N noise cancelling Bluetooth headphones, the ones that I use when I walk my dog or go to the gym. They're pretty good and they're well under £100. Want to make content? Entry level microphones will help up your game. A Blue Snowball isn't the best, but it will be significantly better than any mic on your phone or your headset or similar, and that's less than £100. Webcam? Well, you can't actually get a cheap webcam yet because COVID prices still spiked. So you can put the money towards a webcam, but you can't quite get a webcam. This watch from Michael Kors, which is a brand. Yeah. Or how about some small diamond earrings from Pandora? £84 will get you this Sanguinius model from Forge World that can both work as a display piece on your shelf or a playable model in the Horus Heresy game. Or a Caladius Grav Tank and it leaves you with some change. That's a Grav Tank from Forge World and it's cheaper than one singular magic booster. What the fuck is going on? Approximately 9 kilograms of Skittles from Amazon. Or how about 150 Kinder of surprise eggs? Not allowed to be imported into America, mind, because they're considered unsafe. But America, I have to ask the question, but guns? Or you can get yourself 125 Magnum ice creams. Or how about 15.5 litres of Ben & Jerry's cookie dough? You could like melt that down and like bathe in it. How about 2 smaller or 1 large Orochi Dragon dildo from Bad Dragons, complete with options to choose a texture. In this case, there's a question block texture from Mario Bros. Now, I've blurred out the dildo because I just don't want to bring that ire down on me on YouTube. I don't know if you can just show fucking dildos on YouTube. But are Nintendo aware that a dildo company is showing their dildo wrapped in the literal texture from a Mario block from Super Mario Bros? It might be the random choice, like selections, like, oh, you'll randomly get one of the other colours. Sure, but it is just 3D model. I can't show you, but it's there. 3D model with the Mario block texture. It's each to their own. I'm not kink shaming. I'm surprised by this texture. How about 2.5 litres of Durex branded lubricant? That's just buying it en masse from Asda. I bet there's a lubricant supplier where you can get a good deal on it. Perhaps begin to fill up a swimming pool or a bathtub in lube. Or you can get the X-Wing starter set, a Millennium Falcon, and some additional TIE fighters, and still it's cheaper than a VIP booster. Or Star Wars Legion's core set with both Luke and Darth Vader in the set, and you still have some money left over to pick up the Chewbacca expansion and the Han Solo expansion. Or how about 2 starter boxes from War Machine? Or perhaps an entire Kill Team starter set, which comes with 2 kill teams and some scenery and the books and all that jazz. You can pick up somewhere between 9 and 10 different trade paperbacks or graphic novels from Amazon. You can probably pick up some amount of cryptocurrency, but I'm saying that, but I have literally no point of reference. I have no fucking idea. I assume. Tell me in the comment section below if I'm being naive. How about a copy of Betrayal at House on the Hill and a copy of Pandemic? And still have money left over to order pizza to get your beautiful new board game super greasy. Or how about a couple of Gundam sets to build? And by a couple I mean you can probably pick up 3 it looks like, looking online, you fucking weeb. A doggy photo shoot to immortalise your beautiful puppas. 400 pints of semi-skimmed milk. That's 400 pints of semi-skimmed milk. I couldn't even store that all in my bum. 5 months of a gym membership. Dozens and dozens of reusable face masks. Wear a fucking mask. 20 litres of hand sanitizer. In case you want to take a really deep clean bath, I guess. Or perhaps a decent webcam for long distance interaction and stream. Wait, no, I've already said this one and I've written it twice in my notes. So I've now got to come up with something else to make sure I hit the 100. Eggs. You can buy a shit ton of eggs. I'm going to hazard a guess you could probably buy 200 eggs. 300 eggs maybe for £100? How much is 6 eggs these days? I don't even fucking know at this point. 62 litres of petrol. Going by the highest price in the UK. Or if you go for the average price, you can get 89 litres of fuel for a car for the price of 1 Magic the Gathering VIP edition booster. Or 1/15 of an ounce of gold. I was expecting gold to be cheaper than that when I looked it up. Enough sand to cover 32 square meters, apparently. You could also just donate it to a charity of your choosing if that's how you're so inclined. It's not a bad way to spend money. I tried to Google what the hot new toy of the year was, so I can say, oh, this hot new toy for your kid or your cousin or your nephew or whatever. And I got distracted by some cool toys by the company Hot Toy. But you can buy this Tony Stark posable Avenger Endgame thing and still have a load of money left over. Enough for a round at the pub. 11 months of Netflix You can even get 10 super love spells cast on you and someone that you want to attract via Fiverr, which is just fucking weird. Or finally, you can get 2 tubs of PleasantKenobi's Gamer Boy bathwater, link to the sale of which can be found in the description below. I hope you found this useful. I hope this has put some context into just how absurd the cost of that booster is. For the record, I believe that master sets are great, but I don't think they should be premium priced, and not this premium priced either. I don't see how this can end well, and I see this as a downward slope. I hate the slippery slope argument, but this is the tip of the iceberg for how far Wizards will push it. There's a lot of shit in here that's jokes, but there's a lot of shit in here that's just honest stuff. Just pointing out like how much food you can get, how much of other hobbies you can get, how much of other magic you can get. The VIP booster is a fucking joke. This video was hopefully at least slightly amusing, and I'll see you all soon. Ta-ta for now. Oh, I can't say ta-ta for now. Click the like button and subscribe. If you don't subscribe, I'll die. I'll literally cease to exist.